Hello everyone, welcome back to Life or Debt. My name is Stephanie and this is my channel where we explore my life and my debt. And today we're doing something a little differently. The last time when we hung out, we had talked about needing a sinking fund plan, and that's what I'm doing today. Now, I am not great about sinking funds. I didn't really have any last year. I had like 2. Used them where they were supposed to be used. They worked out great, but through the year I realized, oh, I should probably have a sinking fund for this, or I should probably have a sinking fund for that. So I am going to make a list of the sinking funds that I want to have and kind of break down what I want them to be and all of that fun jazz. And we're going to do that together. So here we go. All right, so here we have this just quick little master sinking fund sheet that I have made up that I will be putting in my savings challenge binder, just so I know where it is, really. And I'm going to put these down in no particular order. What I might do is do like a rough draft with you guys and then make it all pretty and type it up or something. I haven't really decided. So, first and foremost, Christmas is always going to be a sinking fund because that's a big expense. And we want this funded by November of 22. The goal amount, I had $1,000 last year and it just wasn't enough. Now, granted, that was because we did have Christmas dinner at our house. So this year I'm going to go for $1,500. Hopefully there's an overflow and we can have that, extra. So 1,500 divided by 12 is, we're looking at $125 a month. And that 125 divided by 4, we're just going to average there for 4 months, or 4 weeks in a month, 4 months in a year. That's going to be $31.25 per week. Now, I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen. I mean, obviously, I have other bills and things of that nature. Some things will get funded some days. Some things will get funded other days. Not really worried about when they're funded. Just this is like the ultimate goal to get there. Okay, so then we've got my car. I'm just going to put car. Oh, no, not can, car. So this is going to be my car maintenance and my car registration. So my car registration is due in October. So we're going to say October to give it a month. And it's going to be $750. Now, the reason I put $750 is because my deductible is $500. So I've decided that I really want my deductible to be in the bank at all times. So that way, God forbid, knock on weird table that isn't wood, I get into an accident, I at least have the deductible on hand and I don't have to worry about that. So 750 divided by 12. Oh, nope. It's not 12 because October is the 10th month and we're already halfway through. So we're going to say 9. 750 divided by 9 is 83.33. So we're just going to say 83. And 83 divided by 4 is, I don't think I did that right. Hold, please. Okay, so I've decided this is not how I want to do the car maintenance. I want to break them up. And I remember now why I wanted to break them up. Because I'm bad at math. And I want to make sure that I have $150 for my registration, but not... So car registration, and that's in October. And that I can get October 1st. So that is going to be $200. Between the inspection and the registration, $200. So 200 divided by 9 months is $22 a month. We'll say 23 because it's 22 and change. So every month has 4 weeks. So we're going to divide that by 4, and it's about $5.50 a week. Again, not worried about weeks. So then I'm going to go car maintenance. I don't think that word's spelled right, but this is open because it doesn't have to be funded by a certain day. So we're going to put $500 in here because that's my deductible. So we're just going to take it out to the end of the year. 500 divided by 12 is 41. And again, I'm rounding down. I probably should be rounding up, but and that divided by 4 is, we'll say $10. Okay. So I have no idea what I'm doing. This is evident. I really just wanted a list of my sinking funds to work on. If I don't get $500 in my car maintenance, then I don't get $500 in my car maintenance. I'll obviously have other things, pull it from my emergency fund, things of that nature. Okay, so holidays. This is also open. This is for all of the small holidays, like St. Patrick's Day, all of those little things. So Valentine's Day, because that's coming up. I like to do something small for the girls, like get them a box of chocolates, or on St. Patrick's Day, we have like small little trinkets from the leprechaun, like he'll leave them gold coins, or we'll have a St. Patty's Day dinner, that sort of thing. Easter's obviously a little bigger, but again, not super extravagant. So holidays is going to get $300. So for $300, I'm going to say 6 months, because that will bring me up to Christmas, and then that way I can focus on Christmas after that. So 300 divided by 6 is $50 a month, and divided by 4 is 12. We'll say $12 a week. And what's probably going to end up happening, because I am going to do some sinking funds this year, I'll use some savings challenges. I'll use some of the savings challenge money that I collect, and I'll put it into these things. So I have subscriptions as a sinking fund, and I just want to show you guys this. Now it's a little janky, so bear with me because kids and ripping paper. But so I listed out my subscriptions. I don't know if you can do fast math, but this is like $950 in subscriptions. And this is my yearly subscriptions. This is not my monthly subscriptions that like include Hulu and Netflix. So Stephanie's going to do some soul searching and see if there are some of these things that she should get rid of, because $900 for subscriptions is absurd. So I'm going to hold off on the subscriptions for right now. And we'll revisit that at a later time because I am crazy. Okay. So then we're going to do self-care, because your girl needs a haircut and a decent outfit. And I've been neglecting myself far too long. So I'm going to put in $250, and I'm hoping to get that done in the next 3 months. We'll see. That's probably pricey. Yeah, that's $83. Okay. In the next 5 months, say $50 a month. And this is going to be 12, because this one's the same thing. Okay. So my mom. My mom is, I haven't really been sharing a lot about her for like privacy's sake, but she's not doing very well, and we are now looking at kind of a long-term care facility for her. So that being said, I want to make sure that I have some additional money set aside for her, so I can help pay her, or help pay for her like haircuts, or if she has a cable bill that she like, so she has a TV in her long care room. Like, we don't know what the facility will include and what it won't include, so that is something that like I want to put away some money for that. So I have an opening, like I have a goal of $300. I don't know if that's a good amount, if it's too much, if it's not enough. So I am going to just put that in, and we can adjust as need be. Divided by 12, because I figure that's a good time frame. So that's 25. And by 4 is 6. Put 7 because it's close enough to 7. And then we've got medical. So this medical is open. This is the same same kind of time thought process. I'm going to have 2 separate medical folders. So I'm going to have a medical sinking fund that stays funded. And then I'm going to have a medical cash envelope. That's going to be healthcare. I'm going to label that one specifically healthcare because that will handle my prescriptions and my copays. This is just going to be my medical deductible should I need it. And that is $750. Now this one's kind of a wish. I'm not looking at funding this like right now, right away. So I'll handle other things like mom and self-care and holidays and Christmas and car registration, like the more pertinent things than the medical. Because one thing about medical bills, again, God forbid if something should happen, they're really good about making sure you can go on a payment plan. So at no interest or extremely low interest. This is 63 and divided by not 12. This is 16. So that's that. And then I have my 1 month ahead. So, this is also open. I am not doing 1 month ahead in the sense that I've calculated all of my bills and that's what I want. I want a month's salary or a month paycheck ahead. So I get paid roughly, we'll say $600 a week. It's like $20 below that, but I deserve more. So $600 per week times 4 is $2,400. Now I'm going to do this. Obviously if I did this out by 24 months, which is 2 years, it's going to be $100 a month. I'm going to just do it out for $100 a month and, kind of go from there. But again, it's open. So these don't really matter. I'm not even going to put it down. It's just open. If I can get it in there, I'm going to get it in there. And then we've got the doozy because your girl has a problem and it concerns a mouse. So travel. And I mean, if we're just being honest, it's for Disney. So this one, I really need funded. And okay, so I have 2 of them. 3 of them. So I have 2 trips planned for this year. One of which I have already funded. So I guess I only need 1 of them. So we'll say open. Oh, no, this is for June. This one's going to be hefty, and this one I am going to fund as much as possible. So June. And the goal amount is $2,500. So yeah, I know, don't at me. I understand that I have debt and I am doing things. No. Sorry, we were rudely interrupted by a spam call of all things. Ugh, don't they know I'm trying to make sense of my finances? Okay, as I was saying, don't at me. I understand it's 6 months. I know it's going to be expensive. I also am going to use some of my tax return for this travel trip. I'm going to figure it out. So 5 divided by 6 is $417. Divided by 4 is $105 a week. Okay, so we're going to make it work. We're going to do what we can. I mean, it is what it is, okay? And I might not spend all of the money from the previous trip, so who knows? All right, so this I'm going to put to the side. I'm sure that there are things in here that I'm not doing, I'm not saying, I'm not completing. But I think for me, this is going to help when I do out my my sinking funds and things like that, when I do my stuffings. Yes, stuffings. So I'm going to put that to the side. And since we're talking about cash and cash stuffing, we're going to just jump right into savings challenges. And this is an overview. I'm not actually stuffing or cashing or doing anything fun today. This is all mamma jamma laid out things. So first of all, I'm doing this month's $1 a day investing challenge. This came from Shalise over at Mommy Trader. I mean, obviously, you know who she is because she's amazing. And she is my investy bestie and is really pushing me to hit my FIRE goal. So obviously, I am working my cutie patootie to get out of debt to hit my FIRE goal. But I am determined to do that at some point. And then this little jobby needs, again, no introduction because this is from Chrissy and Crystal over at The Mom Life and What Was Mommy Thinking, because I got the correlating stickers for it. So I am going to be doing this challenge. And I actually think I'm going to do this challenge a little differently, just so it's like a little fun for me, as far as like picking numbers wise. So that's great. So that's what I'm doing there. And then I've got this challenge from What Was Mommy Thinking. This is the win challenge. So back in the old days, we were on the live and we all decided that we wanted a girls trip, and that's where this was born. So I'm totally partaking in this because if that girls trip ever happens, I want to have the cash to make it win. Right? Haha. See what I did there? No. Okay. And then the rainy day challenge, again, from Chrissy over at The Mom Life, stickers from Crystal at What Was Mommy Thinking. This one is a solid $500. So what I'll probably do is save up for this and throw it in one of those bigger sinking funds, because you can't even see it. What am I doing with my life? Okay, there you go. And of course, my savings challenge life would not be complete if I did not have a hands and bands scratch off savings challenge. And I have a couple, so I ended up getting two $500 and then two $1,000. So I'm going to work on these, and this is kind of what I'm going to be doing for 2022, although probably longer because I'm going to only do one or two a week. So that's kind of where we're standing. Again, most of this money that comes from these challenges, with the exception of this one and probably the planner challenge, is going to go either towards my debt or towards sinking funds so I can focus on paying off my debt. All right. Well, that is all I have for you this evening. Please stay tuned because my check-in should be coming up shortly. And then we have a new tracking video to track my expenses. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions or you're doing any of these savings challenges along with me, please leave a comment down below because I'd love to cheer you on. All right, guys, I'll see you real soon.